The music was too loud for the moment to feel real. Crystal glasses chimed. Applause rippled like polite rain. My name didn't come. I stood 3 feet from the stage, the product glowing behind the glass case. 7 years of my fingerprints sealed inside it. My wife's father, my boss, cleared his throat. He smiled at someone over my shoulder. Michelle stepped forward. 20 years old, lip gloss, new badge, 2 months in. My stomach went quiet. He said her name like it belonged there. Promoted, visionary, the future. People clapped harder than they meant to. I felt my face arrange itself into something acceptable, a smile, thin as paper. He turned to me last. A small envelope, a gift voucher, $10 for your effort. I nodded, thanked him. The letter was already in my jacket, warm from my body, heavy with words. I handed it to him. He frowned, curious. Then he opened it. The room kept moving, laughter, music, light. His face stopped. "Tell me you're joking." The sound cracked the room open, and everything slowed. I had known something was wrong before tonight. Not the promotion, that was theater. It was the looks, the pauses, the way Michelle's hand lingered on his arm like it was familiar territory. And my wife, always late, always distracted, always defensive when I mentioned work. I told myself it was stress. I told myself not to be small. 7 years will teach you how to lie to yourself efficiently. I watched Michelle accept praise for features I had built alone. I listened to words I had written come out of someone else's mouth. My chest stayed calm, too calm. Betrayal doesn't arrive screaming. It arrives tidy, organized, filed under "Don't make a scene." I noticed the access logs weeks ago. My account used at night from a different device. I noticed the calendar invites my wife deleted before I saw them. The same nights, the same locations. I didn't confront. Confrontation is for people who still want answers. I wanted certainty. So I waited and watched. I became invisible on purpose. At home, I listened more than I spoke. I let silence invite confessions she didn't know she was making. At work, I smiled. I congratulated Michelle. I trained her on systems she pretended to already know. Inside, something sharpened. I pulled server backups, time-stamped commits, copied chats. I matched writing patterns, my phrasing, my comments, my mistakes. I watched my wife sleep and wondered when loyalty had become optional. The affair was almost boring in its predictability. Hotels near the office, cash payments, deleted messages that still left shadows. What surprised me was the plan. They weren't just stealing my work, they were removing me. A quiet transfer of credit, a promotion to justify it, a small envelope to soften the exit. I didn't rage, I documented. I hired a lawyer and never told anyone. I prepared a letter that wasn't emotional, just accurate. Truth doesn't need decoration. The final confirmation came 3 days ago, an email chain I wasn't supposed to see. My boss, Michelle, my wife CC'd by mistake, laughing about how he won't suspect a thing. I printed everything. Tonight, the letter contained copies, logs, messages, a timeline that didn't argue. It also contained my resignation, effective immediately, and the patent filing, filed last month in my name alone. When he read it, his hands shook. When he looked up, I was already calm. My wife pushed through the crowd. Her face collapsed when she saw the pages. Michelle didn't understand at first. Then she did. The silence was surgical. "I own it," I said softly. No anger, no volume. The code, the design, the future revenue. I watched him calculate. Losses, lawsuits, reputation. Michelle tried to speak. I didn't look at her. My wife reached for me. I stepped back. "I knew," I said. That's the part you missed. Security approached. Not for me. The party ended early. People left confused. Whispers replaced music. I walked out without my coat. Outside, the night was clean. I felt lighter than I had in years. Not victorious, just finished. Some things don't break you, they clarify you. I didn't look back. I didn't need to. 7 years taught me how to build something complex. Tonight taught me how to leave it behind. I deleted their numbers on the walk home. Power isn't taken, it's reclaimed.